you're having a hard time reading music quickly on the piano, this trick might help. Most people learn reading treble clef by both E, G, B, D, F, and F, A, C, E to read. But honestly, that's a lot to memorize at once. When I teach beginners, I like to start with just one, face, the spaces on the treble clef. And here's what you need to know. On the music staff, every step on the piano, like E, F, G, A, B, alternates between a line and a space note. So if you just memorize the 4 space notes, F, A, C, E, spelling the word face, you can use the alphabet to figure out the rest. Let me show you. If this is note letter A on the 2nd space, and this is note letter C on the 3rd space, in between the 2 spaces is one line. So if we have A in the alphabet and C in the alphabet, this letter has to be letter B. So the same thing is if we have C down here on the 3rd space and E on here on the 4th space, in between the 2 is a note on the line, which happens to be letter D. And now this works exactly the same way on the piano. If we have letter A here, which was on the space, and we had letter C over here, which was on the other space, in between letter A and C was our line note, letter B. Same thing if we over here, we had letter C on the space, letter E on the other space, in between both of them is letter D. Eventually, you're going to memorize all of them naturally, but at the start, just learning the 4th notes of F, A, C, E on the spaces is really going to help you in memorizing all 8 notes of the G, B, D, and F. Now, if you prefer memorizing the line notes on the treble clef, you could use something like every good boy does fine, which is a common mnemonic that people use. And this process still works because in between every line is a space note. And just like in the alphabet, if we have E and G, in between E and G, we have F in the alphabet. And of course, over here in the piano world, we reset, right? So in between G and B, we have A. And in between B and D, we have letter C. And in between D and F, we have letter E. So it doesn't matter which one you prefer, if you like F, if you like spaces, or if you like lines. But choosing to memorize only one combination, I think, is much faster than trying to learn all 8 notes at the same time. Now it's your turn to try. Can you use the anchor notes of F, A, C, and E to figure out the pink notes? Pause the video here to try for yourself, and I'll reveal the answers in just a second. How'd you do? Follow me at ATY Piano for more reading and piano teaching videos.